rare boots. Not a single legendary. Yeah, so this is the holy point shot that people have been seeing since like the I think 4 days ago or something, 4 or 5 days ago. I got that one. That's my godly natural roll.
Flame. I am not sure I really care for the Demon Hunter. You know, I loved it when it was the God set, season 22 or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Season 22 was my strongest season because I was playing on the EU side and the NA side. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, my NA side at Paragon 745 in a group play, my own drops. I got an ancient flavor of time that was elemental trifecta ancient. So that carried me all the way to 136 basically when I pushed. And that was also right before 2K Paragon. So I completed it at like 1980 or something, GR 136. And I loved that season also because I was messing around with missile dampening. And in my GR 133, I had barracks with the first elite cultist. It was missile dampening. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull this cultist person to another room to see if I can get another elite to be inside the missile dampening. And then I got that done. The second floor was spaghetti, and then I was, I don't mind spaghetti honestly if the density is okay. But then what happened was I decided to skip some elites, and then at the end tile there was another missile dampening at the end tile, so I had to go back and find that corrupted angel, Act 5 angel that could follow me because that the angel was charging and following me anyway. So I had to tug of war. I had to play tug of war to get him into the missile dampening. And so I used the missile dampening on the second floor to take down the spaghetti map. And then on the third floor, it was Spire, Pandemonium. And then I was like, what if they actually gave me a third missile dampening? That would be so crazy wild. And so after like halfway through the map, at the edge bottom left, because it curved to the bottom left, that was the layout that I got, and then I saw the dome of the missile dampening. I was like, holy shit. 3 floors each have a missile dampening. I can do this GR 133 because missile dampening is OP at right at that season. So yeah, I had so much fun in season 22 with the God DH for that. I even like challenged myself. In the next GR 134, I had a yellow elite spinner, and I said to myself, well, I'm gonna challenge this. It was Ice Forest with that elite yellow spinner missile damping, and I said to myself, I'm gonna try to play pulling this spinner. Yeah, how crazy is that, right? Pull the spinner and not get myself procced, cheat death, and to kill as many elites as I can with the missile dampening. And I pulled that spinner yellow elite to kill two other elite packs before I killed the spinner guy. And so I finished the 134 in that way, or at least if it wasn't that one, it was the next one after.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had a lot of fun with that. And then on the EU side where I mained that season, I did the GR 130 at 1560 Paragon or something like that. With only 2.9 mil sheet, uh, instead of my NA site being 4.2 million or 4.1 million. So I was 1 million off, but yet I did a GR 130. Yeah, but I had so much fun on that season because concurrently I cleared 130 plus both sides under 2K Paragon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of the Crusader and Wizards new sets, but of the other five, the I think the Necro and the Barbs are the one I really liked. Did you play Necro that season when it was
Oh, my friend,
Bone
one of my
Spear
friends
just
did
came
the
out?
Bone Spear Necro. Yeah, season
Yeah,
22.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really strong. They could do GR 120 like a GR 90.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it had the extra cube slot, I think, which made
Yes.
it
Yes.
crazy OP.
Yes. It did. It made it so strong. I was playing on my God DH instead of playing a support, and I was like I was pulling density and getting be the distraction for the Bone Spear Necro to do all the damage. I mean, I could be playing support and just make it easy, but I just don't like playing support, so I didn't. But I pulled the same way. Alright. We can even do in between after you guys settle everything. We can do like even 108 or whatever. Doesn't have to be 110. Yeah.
And we did surprisingly well there.
I do multiples of 5, man. If we can't do 110, we go 105.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to do 110. Because I think we can do it.
You just had to jinx us.
Right off the hop, eh?
Yeah. So just I'm sure we've all been caught like that before when you get an elite straight away before you can use your charge up skills. Drives you nuts.
There's just too much density that's affecting my damage, huh? Man, I'm even running hatred issues here. That's how sad it is. Like 110 is giving me hatred issues. Terror demons. Hatred issues. I need to swap out for punishment, I guess. I'll just clean up near you. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
I I have 2.2 billion toughness after all the buff. So, yeah, I'm using my Aquila version on this setup. So, 2.2 billion.
My toughness is 25 million.
Yeah.
How does the killer help if you're constantly having hatred issues?
Well, no, so I have to be ahead. If I want the hatred back, I have to play punishment on my preparation instead of focus mine. I have focus mine right now. So, knowing that I can do 110 in groups, I should just switch out for the punishment setup.
Take that, Hell Witch.
Yay, my 1200 finally. I stalled my 1200s for so long. Alright, yeah.
I see why you was wanting to get in now. You was trying to beat me to 1200.
Well, I mean, I stalled 1200 for a long time actually. Yesterday I could have been 1200. I
Oh,
just
guys, I'm sorry. I think I thought everybody was together. I clicked that
no,
should.
no problem. They'll just die one more time.
If we're lucky.
They'll just die one more time.
I see how you are. hog all that XP for yourself.
That's one way to put it.
Oh yeah, it spurts, yeah. Double damage.
I am really gonna work on my.
I wish I had that shield pylon here because I would double damage to speed this up. Alright, let's.
What are you going to work on, Dacol?
The barb or the wizard. I'm not such a fan of the demon hunter. I thought I was in love with it in season 22, and I haven't played it since. Really,
You're late, Bloodware.
what's that?
I told him he was late. Rift Guardian's dead.
Yeah, I was rezzing.
I was just messing with you.
Yep. I'll switch to punishment and acrobatic this time. I mean, it's about the same for me. I'll just switch alt acrobatic, duration punishment, and then I don't need that. I can just use blood vengeance as well.
You know, here's something funny.
What's that?
I haven't gotten not one ancient Yanks. Not even one.
Oh,
Not even a bad one.
wow. Okay, that's crazy. I got
It
one as
is,
well.
isn't it?
I've gotten one too. Yeah, that's crazy though.
You've still been. What's your amulet? I suppose we can just.
Oh,
115.
my amulet. Yeah, that's my amulet.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm still looking for, elemental trifecta, but
Fire, yeah.
yeah.
Those might be the hardest things to get in the game.
Eventually, I mean, if I could get a good holy point shot that matches my sanctified one that I linked earlier, if it got missed out, I'll link it again. But like, until then, you know, I hate fire shamans. By the way, it's just like Squirt's necklace.
On
One fireball, your Squirt's necklace just falls off. It's like the worst thing. When I did my pushes this season, I would on my God DH, I just vault and I use vault in my even in my God DH. But anyway, I vault and strafe away from the floor. I had to skip 2 floors, by the way. In one of my push, I had to skip 2 floors because of fire shamans. I'm like, no, thank you. This is a waste of time. But I still finished the push though, because I did skip. If I didn't skip, I would have not cleared it.
Oh,
Hey guys, I'm playing ZDH. Come over here where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah,
got
I
an elite
thought I
over
saw
here for
Oculus
you.
Ring, so yeah. All right, coming. Yeah, it's just
Anybody see an elite?
not yet.
All right, I got a
Okay.
pylon up here channeling.
Okay.
So there's an elite up here.
All right.
On me.
Just trying to help clean up a little bit so that people can actually stand up.
Chained. Should be. All right, so this pylon elites are up here.
Okay.
It is.
All right. There's three elites. Everyone, be careful. There's three, and it's arcane. Oh man, don't go in there.
They can't hurt me.
I'll use the Oculus Ring. Alright.
Go on, wall me, son. Can't kill me. Think
Unfortunately,
these are arcane beams like a
yeah,
boss, son.
yeah. Unfortunately, I have to deal damage, so I have to get in there. But I'm
All right,
okay.
let's go. Right here, I'm on another one. I'm gonna
I
use
think
this
there's a
terror
there's
demon.
there's still a wasp elite here.
Oh, there's something still up.
Yeah, apparently.
I saw orbs pop, so I rolled.
Yeah, I saw them fighting and dying. I was like, there must be some elite here still.
Okay, so come down this outside the wall. There's a terror demon.
Oh, okay.
Knockback, thunderstorm, arcane, level.
Oh, yay.
Jesus, these guys just one shot me.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
115. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
we're on a high level, man. So
Yeah,
I mean, don't feel bad. I mean,
don't feel bad about
you're
this
getting
one.
discouraged with that demon hunter. It's not the demon hunter. It's just the fact that you probably I don't know. I haven't looked at your gear. I don't know how good your gear is, but I mean, we're on a really high level GR.
Yeah. He's probably
Like
doing
I
this
don't
because
even
he knows I can do it.
like. I went up to 115 because I wanted to play the Z build, and I know that we could go higher if I play ZDH.
Yes.
So I cranked it up to 5.
Yep. Yep. Terra Demon
But
down.
I want 1200 tonight too.
Yep. We can get that. Yep.
But yeah, just don't get discouraged with that impel build, dude. There's nothing else. There's no other build you could be playing right now that's anywhere near as powerful as it.
Yeah. And again, you can mess around with the no generator if you don't, if you don't like the generator one. I
I,
mean, you're going to get
so,
weaker, but it's not as weak as people think it is.
so, like right now, if you play just playing solo, you probably wouldn't think it by the experience you're having right now. But I bet you could probably do 105 solo no problem on that build.
I'll just
It
res.
is kind of squishy, but see, I just figured out a fix for that. So here's what you do on your gems: use
I use
trap, Taeguk,
Yeah,
and
Taeguk. I use Taeguk in my setup as well. That's how I get 2.2 billion on
what's
top of
the
Aquila.
and then the esoteric. Use a esoteric, and you don't die. You won't die hardly any.
Yeah, if you really need to, then yes, use Esoteric. You don't need to, but you can.
Well, here's what I would say for the speeds. You really don't need that other DPS gem either. So why not take the survivability gem to
Yeah.
make it even more comfortable?
Oh, yes, exactly. Oh
I
man, he
mean,
doesn't want to.
one day the other day, I swapped over to this Impale and did like a 100 or a 105 with no legendary gems in. I
Mhm.
forgot to put my gems in, and then still cleared it with no problem.
Yep.
Actually, that's not correct. I My gems were on another build, so when I equipped it out of the armory, it just put gems on me that were like not leveled. So it was like rank 0 trapped, a rank 0 Taeguk, and like maybe a rank 25 powerful, and it cleared like still like a 105. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the build's really strong. The downside to the build is the survivability. So if I were you, I would run that esoteric with the trapped and the Taeguk.
Yeah.
I
the-
ran it on that last run we did before I swapped to ZDH, and I didn't die one time in that 105
Yeah.
or
This is the
that
my three.
110.
This is my three gems that I'm using.
I just it just crossed my mind just like 5 minutes ago to try it, and I did, and it was so much smoother. But my esoteric is rank 80, so I mean
Right. Right.
I'm getting like 50% off the top, and then when you fall below 50% life, you get 75 all res on top of what you already have. So
Mhm.
it makes you very tanky. very tanky. Anyway, it's just
I'll
just
give
a
it a try.
tip. As a pro tip, a prophetic tip.
Good one. Oof. 36 pair of boots, not even a single legendary.
Somebody, like where you pulling that garbage where you're coming out, and then you want to go back in because you don't want us to close it because you want to pick up your
No, no,
shards.
I upgraded all
Oh,
my
that's me, this guy.
Gogok.
I'm just playing.
Just playing again.
I'm
Oh,
just see. I was playing with on that joke because I knew you would know what I was talking about because you know that trick. I know you do, and
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys will know
yes,
it too. But like when
yes,
you're running in these groups that are like just going so fast, you can't keep up. You
yes,
don't upgrade your gym so you can come out and do your
yes,
stuff
yes. I
and
figured.
then go back because they can't start another run on you.
Hmm.
So that's like a little inside,
Yes,
another
inside.
prophetic tip for you.
But yeah, if you're still dying, you can definitely just try the way I the way I play it, and then you'll be like, oh man, this is. You can just sleep on it. You can literally watch TV, and then I'm having hatred issues now because I'm that strong apparently. Like if you're like that strong, that means you can go higher. So I'm having hatred issues even for a 115. So that's bad. That just says it's bad.
So you're saying I should change out
So you want Taeguk,
Taeguk,
Trapped, and then the esoteric. So
yeah,
whatever your other third one was.
yeah,
which
he'll be able to
which
do his 105 like clearly.
which oh, okay.
Spiders are good.
That was a huge difference. Ah,
Yep, yep,
thanks, guys.
yep. Yeah, we should have done that a while ago.
Yeah,
We
you
were
was
just
about to give
playing.
up on it, man. I couldn't. Friends
Yeah,
don't let friends quit demon hunters. Come on.
yeah. I usually do a gear check, but we were so focused on playing.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, I heard you say something about a barb or something. I was like, come. I was like, man, we gotta save it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
about to jump.
I mean, I did share my profile, but anyway, we did exactly what we needed to do
Yeah.
eventually. So
Your profiles in
the
Discord.
the planner, that's almost what I'm using currently. Well, it is what I'm using. Yeah, the D3 planner that I linked earlier is what I'm playing with.
And that's in Pro
The
Discord.
Pro Discord, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll look at it.
Lightning. You got a
Nice.
can do it. God, I love ZDH, man. Watch me tank all these arcane beams. See it?
Yep. I mean, I just took one explosion there just now. I vaulted into it on purpose.
Look at me over here bragging. Died.
Okay, I took that one. I thought I could take another one. Yeah, I'm playing with no cheat death.
This is my speed ZDH, so you notice I'm not using sentries and stuff. That's on purpose, just so
Yeah.
you know. Because I do know that's what you're supposed to
Yeah.
use when you're doing pushing, but for
Mhm. Mhm.
speeds, I don't think you need it. So I don't. I just use Calamity and Dawn dual hander, dual,
Yep.
and I'm using the Strafe Angelic so that I'm shooting my multi shot automatically. It's awesome. Don't even have to push any buttons. Just unlock everything and hold down right click. Feels just like God DH.
This one thing is immune. That one ghost is immune. Stupid.
I don't know where you was you with me or are you back there? Out?
It was back there, and that one ghost was like doing that glitch thing where if you well, there's no wizard here, but if you pull with black hole or if you pull too much, it gets CC'd to immunity. So it's killing certain people because it's stuck in invincible mode. Yeah, it's stupid, especially when it's a ghost. And the ghosts deal a lot of damage, and being invincible is just stupid. Okay. It might be top left, I think.
It might be because I made a girl tune.
I mean, I'm using female DH. I like female DH.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Is this the? Oh, it's your bells. I was thinking.
I was about to say, what are you shooting, man?
I was trying to see if there's any monsters that are gonna kill us while we're upgrading. You know, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I know.
protect. I'm trying to protect us from. I thought there was like a monster inside those bells. 12 more levels.
You know, all the time, man. I'm all the time trying to kill my golem when I'm running my necro.
And
It's
pets,
it's really
mate.
it's really embarrassing too, especially when I'm streaming and I'm like sitting there trying to shoot my golem,
Uh-huh.
hoping nobody sees.
Sees and clips it.
Now you guys know you'll definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Corpse Explosion. Man, I love that build. If I wasn't I'm 1189.
Yeah, 11 more to
I
go.
thought I was 1198 because there's like my dashboard stuff is over top of it, and I can't hardly see
Yeah,
my chart.
it would have been nice, right? If it was 98, then you're done
Yeah,
right in the next
yeah.
one, but you're not. Close though.
I might not. I don't know if I can make it tonight.
We'll get there. It's just what, 6 more runs basically, roughly. Yeah, and if you're still struggling, then go to Guardian set instead of Captain set. Captain set is like when you get the hang of the build, then use captains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still using the Guardian set.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
just
fine.
I just can't keep like I'm out of discipline and hate all the time.
Yeah, if I'm killing something ahead of you, then it can happen.
Trust me, I'm not complaining. Last season was the first time I ever played with other people.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
Uh,
one of my friends is also. Like he used to play solo a lot.
so I had no clue. A Royals and actually I met a Royals and got
Mhm.
talking about D3.
Mhm.
So jumped
It's
in and
awesome.
then I was streaming Valheim and I don't know how I ran into to pro, but I think he was in the recommended
It's awesome.
and I joined his and I've just been hanging with him ever since.
Yep.
It's awesome.
First time I ever finished a season, I had pro and the Royals hounded me. Oh no, you gotta get it. That's why you get your bag slots. Okay. I didn't know anything about all that. I just kind of jumped in and spin to win and see you later.
Mhm.
I'm sure that's what everyone does first playthrough, and when you're newer, you just try to get the hang of things. Then you discover what you need to roll stats on items and augmenting and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I love gear checking. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I've done that since mid vanilla. But I didn't play all seasons though. I've played only like about 13 full of the seasons, half of the seasons that existed.
Yeah, I'm probably about the same. I played a couple of the early ones, and then most of these later ones. So like, there's a big chunk in the middle, a few years
Mhm.
where I didn't play.
Man, they keep giving shielding packs.
Oh, I die enough already. I don't need lag deaths.
was running
That's
away
two
from the Royals.
yellows. Yeah, it's two yellows. One's about to die. There we go. %5. So it's either density or that elite. It might be density. Yeah, it's density. We'll just take density. There we go.
So I don't even need the Marauder set, do I?
I just dropped that one because I have an all-res one already. So,
Marauder set is the strongest set
yeah.
for pushing if you want to. So yeah, I would keep it and build it.
Okay.
I hate that.
As
Play
strong as
style
is
of
in, yeah, I mean the play style sucks. It's not fun for like everyday play, but like at the end of the season, when you've got as many paragons as you can, the Marauder set will go further than like the Impale or God.
Okay.
It's like it's got a higher ceiling, a damage ceiling.
Yeah, you might as well like just play it. I mean, you might actually like
You
it,
know,
or if
scrap
not, you can
Natalia.
just say that you've played it before and give it a go.
You can definitely salvage Natalia's. Nobody plays that.
Okay.
I don't even think Lotware plays that.
Natalia's, I've only done the god mix with it before, in season 22. So I did that for fun with like GR 110 or something.
Yeah.
I just messed with it because it's infinite. It's basically infinite hatred, with Aquila. So you basically don't ever die. Like God already doesn't, like God DH doesn't die already. You just make it Nats with God DH that it clearly will never die with the Aquila setup on that on that mix, and you just keep making it rain. So it adds a little funny thing. I mean, it's raining in town right now, but imagine Natalia is raining every time
Yeah.
with arrows. And then I mess with the screen a lot because I also added Calamity into that setup. So it's like marking everything and raining. It's just funny.
So you made it a meme.
Huh?
So you kind of like made it a meme.
Yeah.
Like made a joke of it.
Yes.
I
Yes.
like it. So that build he's talking about, if you like God DH, but you just wishing that it was a little weaker. That's Natalia.
Yes. Yeah, weaker. Yep.
Or N6M4 and play that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's God minus about 5 tiers or something like that.
Yep. It's basically a version where you actually get to see Aquila being at its best. The N6 G4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cause you won't ever be spending hatred ever. So it's Aquila at its one of the best. Yeah, dead end.
is
And
fire
today,
better than lightning?
Yeah, it's got more damage potential. Yeah,
Okay.
like if you was going to push impale, you would want to go fire.
cold or cold or fire works. Lightning is more for speeds.
Okay.
Yeah. Cold is also a little harder to play. It's easier in a sense, but it's also harder. Um, you want to hurt a little bit on cold, whereas fire you want to kill what you're already hurting, like in front of you.
Okay.
I think it would be said better this way: the cold rune over penetrates, so you would want to try to pull little groups and kind of circle around them because your impales will penetrate through and hit everything. As with the fire, it puts a like a burn effect on, so it's better to try to fight like smaller groups, like one-on-one battles,
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah, I just didn't want to
So,
repeat the word of the rune. That's why.
but now we're talking on like a push scenario.
Yes, yes.
So for speeds, it really don't matter. Just whichever one you got the best rolls on is going to work. Pretty.
Okay.
But I mean, I can tell when I run fire that I feel just a little stronger. Like the elites die, maybe a second or two quicker on fire. I think it's got more damage output. But it's probably just my rolls. I'll probably have more fire elemental damage or something. You
Yeah,
see, another thing that's nice too is when you run fire, right? You can run freezing strike on your bola if you run the generator, which is what I do. And the bola freezing strike will still freeze enemies to give you that benefit of having some enemies get frozen, so they're not hitting you, and then you just burn them down with that fire rune. It's a good combo, I think.
yeah, it is a good combo for that portion. Like half a second before that, but like
Right.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Man, it's my favorite map. Let's get it, boys. Battlefield, son, all day.
Shielding again. Ah man.
And we didn't get
Oh,
yellow.
oh, oh, I got spun at. I was watching the yellow. I wasn't watching the spinner. I was right on top of the spinner. See, I hate spinners.
Yeah, spinners are DH worst enemy.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, the first time I ever tried playing God DH on hardcore, I think my first death was to a spinner on a hardcore.
Mm. But spinner for God DH isn't even the worst. It's not even the worst. The worst is when you have a full screen of monsters and you get those random sand dweller, and then you have to like notice if they have their sand up at all. If you don't notice it, you're gonna get reflected. So it's tougher to watch than a spinner, other than the fact that I died just now without watching that there were spinners. Because I got spun right below him.
Yeah, those sand dwellers.
Yeah, the only nice thing about sand like fighting so the ethereal season was one of my favorite seasons because sand dwellers couldn't even do a thing because of the freeze from the
Oh
Bariza
yeah.
effect
Hmm.
and even the soul shards as well. And then obviously that effect counter spinner directly. So it was super super easy.
Dave, were you still needing a witching hour?
Yes, sir.
I got one. It's not ancient, but I got you one here.
Sweet. Thank you.
I haven't seen anything interesting at all. Everything is pretty bad. All right, you're you're 7 away. That's just 3 more GRs, more or less.
I'm tied in now. I can't, I'm going to stick it out. And
Yes, yes, yep.
even if you guys said, "Hey, I got to go," I'd finish it.
Oh, I'm going with the 1200. I usually round it out for people as well. And same with like Royals or something. Like that usually I just kind of like what we were talking about, hitting vengeance manually for that
Yeah, with the season
prop
theme
season
because
theme.
it procs that damage.
Yeah, yeah. So what I was trying to get at is that, and then on top of that, the Yang's recurve, because everyone uses it for the cost reduction. Aside from the fact that it gives you toughness for the build to run at the time when that build was uh, exploited or abused, kind of. So yeah, so what happens is it isn't all on the Yanks itself. It's more of the fact that people finally decided to try the armor swapping, and it existed, but no one bothered to do it or needed to do it. So it actually cancels out the 60 seconds cooldown on the storm armor active bar, and that's where the build came in.
Yep.
And that's another reason why I talked about the manual pressing of the vengeance, even though yes, no one would actually bother thinking that. But it's kind of like a seasonal theme thematically. Storm armor and the vengeance has its role in quote unquote manual pressing or manual timing. And then again, like the even the whirlwind barb build, right? I'm just saying this is not to do with the manual pressing anymore. The whirlwind barb build that in this seasonal theme, to me honestly, it's kind of like a tribute to one of the developers or one of the staff of Diablo 3 or something. It's like these certain builds are like the back burner builds that the devs have for testing their game for frames and calculations. And so the whirlwind barb, the pulling power that we currently saw even from Rax testing and everyone else testing, that build,
Mm-hmm.
it's on the back burner somewhere, and the devs finally pull it out for us to play. That's how I feel about it, because it's fun and easy going. It's kind of like this no generator version of this Strafe Impale. It's like, to me, it's like a back burner build that you can just hold down Strafe and go and kill stuff. The generator version just requires a bit more work.
I want to
And
try it real quick before I log off, so I want to switch over and put it on real fast. If you guys aren't in too big of a hurry.
no,
Nah, it's
no.
only like 4 p.m. here. Or
It's only like 4 p.m. there. Dang.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you got that Australian sounding accent. Is that where you are?
yep,
Cool.
yeah, 3 p.m.
I'm a hillbilly. Can you tell?
On the bayou.
I'm sure you've heard the hillbillies. So I'm going to go put my impale build on convention and elusive.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
what's cubed? Ring Royal Granger.
Yes, Ring of Royal Grandeur, and I have a killer, but people can put wraps if you play Generator. You can put Frostburns if you're playing Cold, which you tested, but you didn't feel like it. So Aquila is your, you know, other go-to for toughness.
I'll go with Quilla because I want to try the no generator build. That's the whole thing that I'm wanting to try because I've never played it.
Yeah, yeah. So this, yeah, I'm using like that elusive convention guardian set stuff. Squirt's necklace. A lot of people, a lot of my friends actually like, especially this season, they're going against the whole idea of Squirt's necklace, even on this impale thing. They just don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it in
take
in the
that
first
back.
place too.
I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have Aquila broke down in my cube, and I don't have any mats
Yeah,
to
yeah,
break
yeah,
down right
yeah,
now. So I'll try it later.
yeah. Just
I'll
try
just
it
stay
next
on
time.
ZDH.
Yeah, just try it next time. You're two paragons away. Don't
Yeah,
make yourself suffer.
I thought it would be something I could just simply swap out real easy, but I
Yeah.
don't have the Aquila in the cube right now.
Hmm.
So, and I just used all my mats earlier trying to roll those stone goblins. So
Yeah. Exactly.
never like, oh wait, come here, Dave. I got a present for you. I will give you lot where, but I know you probably already got these.
Yeah, yeah. Arcane res. Yep. I don't need them. I have cold, fire, anything.
Oh, I didn't notice if your boots were ancient or not, but if not, there's just some ancient boots.
In my captain's version, I actually use a non-ancient with all res because I just need all res on the captain side. So I forgo ancient completely. Whereas the guardian set, it helps with the primary stat, the set itself. So I use, yeah.
I got you. Yeah. See.
They're about the same. It's just well, the dex is much lower. But it depends on your, direct resistances. So if your arcane direct resist is like below 1.1k or something, then that arcane boots is good for you to try to counter some arcane. But it's just being nitpicky at that point. But you won't use that because your dex is higher on your original one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you're on survivability issues, then you have to compare the vitality too, right? But either way, um, they're both like around the same, if I saw correctly on your one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jug. Hmm. So yeah, my vengeance is on my hungering arrow, which was basically on my one key. My hungering arrow is on my
Mm-hmm.
one key, so my vengeance, I'm just spamming vengeance for no reason. I'm just like, my friend keeps telling me, I see you, like, you keep clicking your vengeance, and I'm like, yeah, it's on my one key, so it's just there. I even tried the bola on the one key, and it just didn't feel good. So anyway, but yeah, I'm just holding down right click, spamming vengeance that I don't need to spam, and then I periodically I just hit my vault for the elusive ring, and that's all I do really. And then my preparation is used when my hatred or discipline goes down, depending on which one I use. So I play with like two buttons, and then obviously if you play with other stuff that we talked about, then it's just one button. You just hold down strafe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one button gaming, and then all you do is focus. So the node generator also makes me able to focus on the elites, so affixes. So my eyes can just look at the elite affixes and where they are at, and then I just dodge stuff that I need to dodge. And then I can also focus on observing where the Oculus rings are. I'll just res one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when there's when you're trailing grotesque, yeah, it's stupid. That's why I try to not kill too many, but then you fell for one of them anyway.
Huh. Thank you.
Yeah, grotesque is so annoying. Like when I first played this build, I'm like, man, grotesque is such a pain. It's good for progression though. So when you're pushing, it's good to you know, for progress. And in your pushes, it's actually pretty successful when you get grotesque, but it sucks when you keep dying to them. I even have like two different screenshots where I kind of, one is I died to it, the other one is I didn't in the beginning.
Huh.
Grotesque explosion. Grotesque. Yep.
Oh,
I saw you run into the three.
I tweeted just as you were saying it. I'm like,
Yeah. I know I said it too late, but it's just too many to say.
oh yeah.
That spinner's in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grotesque. Yeah. I tried to say it early, but it wasn't early enough either. It was right on the explosion. But you can see the radius. If you actually, you know, not like playing in the middle of the night or something like this. When you're more awake, you can actually see the radius of the explosion, so that you can actually dodge out of it. But the whole idea about why I talk a lot about this build, is that for the vaulting especially, is especially grotesque explosions. um the smoke screen is just, if you hit your smoke screen already previously, and let's say you run out of discipline at the wrong time, you're basically in trouble. Whereas vaulting, you had a chance to mindset yourself to vault twice instead of just smoke screen one time. So that's the difference. Yeah, that was a bad map for grotesques. Barracks is another one that sucks with grotesque.
Yeah.
Glistering.
Okay, everybody
All right.
log out so Pro can't close this rift, and he has to go to bed at 11:99.
Well, I mean, I went to bed at 11. Well, I went to
We
stop
like
playing
round
also
numbers.
11:99 too. I stalled. Come on, ancient shadow helmet with impale or crit. Nope.
Hey,
Did
1200.
it.
Nice.
Damn, Royals, you went way past 8 on you. 8, 11.
Yay, no more annoying switching between tabs to have to do the skills.
Yes. Congrats on 800.
Cheers.
And you got your 1200.
Yes.
Last run at Kadala. Can I get my one ancient item?
Going for a Yangs, ancient.
Good luck. Guess I'll
Never
spam
left.
boots. Is that ancient shadow boots? Nope. Well, thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem, man. It was fun.
Thanks for all the knowledge, man. I wish I knew how to get a hold of you.
Oh, either. Well, I guess you're in TC. It doesn't matter that I say it, right? Praxis Discord or Maxwell Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, so either of those, and then you can even send your planner profile in there. Like from time to time I help people gear check either way, either side. So I'm usually gear checking on both sides, more or less. so you can just import your you know character stuff onto D3 Planner. Right now the API is broken, so you have to manually put the whatever sanctified item you have into that slot. And then, as always, the planner you have to put your royal ring manually, and then also the paragon points um, manually. But otherwise, um, the D3 planner helps, you know, for other people to help you, not just myself, but anyone else that sees it at certain times. Then they can help you as well. Or you can just link it to Prophetics Discord, right? So D3 planner is really helpful.
Well, I'm gonna grab that one that you put in there for this build.
It's pretty good.
Guys, I'm gonna call it there. It was fun.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yes,
Ain't no
thank you.
problem, man. We'll do it again. Anytime you guys see me on, man, yeah,